Hello. So, I think I got everything working on my end. Have a bit of food to snack on while I'm eating, or while I'm playing. Still cooling off though. But anyway, time to find out about the signs of the Seventh Dawn. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on the other, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being olden. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, you're wondering whether you can trust these signs of the Seventh Dawn. You can. Or if you're wondering whether you can trust these signs of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorze's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Meruccubus. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorze's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Wakened Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a woman in demand, Meruccubus, and the days ahead promise to be busy. But I hope you won't forget about them, as helped make you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them you're faring from, or how you faring from time to time. You hear? Well, right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Well, right, well, right. Well, right, well, right. Because I can read. But yeah, I do have a Lancer up to level 30 now. I was hoping to unlock Dragoon, but then I found out that I had to do another MSQ quest in order to unlock parties. I completely forgot about that. Not parties, jobs. Anyway, off to Adventurers Guild. Where am I going? Oh yeah, Western Thanalan. Anything to kill along the way? Nope. Maybe on my off time I should level up my archer up to like a super high level, just so that I can get around easier. But that's probably not necessary. I'm almost to the point in which I'll get my mount. Oh. Come on, I know there's a way to get around. There we are. Whoop. Here we are. So I don't have to go all the way around. Actually, I should go ahead and use a mount to get to Vesper Bay. Chocobo Porter. Gives me a chance to maybe eat if it's not too hot still. Probably still is, but I can maybe try. I thought that's the guy that gives me Halatale, but I guess not. It's Tataru, the best Lalafell. Well, second best, possibly. I'm pretty on the fence about it. I like Kryl a lot too. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms. Yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Tra la 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 la. Wah! Oh, I thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... Shut up, I'm Meruccubus. You're here on behest of Ida and Papalimo? My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Meruccubus Nya. Meruccubus Nya. Ah, there you are. Ahem. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Science of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Yay! Happy little Tataru. Cute as heck. I take it you are a Meruccubus Nya? Tataru sent word that you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Nothing good enough yet.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming.
I never really liked Minfilia's voice acting. I don't know why.
Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are right to burst with questions. but have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that
I don't know why, but the delivery is kind of funny to me.
the subject of the Primals.
That's right. I too possess the Echo.
So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Totaro. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence to our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. And a mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Wild Rose, I believe, is a reference to Final Fantasy II, I think. Yeah, I think that's 2. 'Cause that's the one where they actually have, like... This is like the first Final Fantasy where they actually have, like, characters that you play as, rather than just random folk. While there are others who possess the echo, none are near as strong as you with the power, hence our extremely high expectations of you. This place is called the Waking Sands, and it's our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, you know, but when a bunch of things happened, we ended up here instead. There's Oriangia. 7 waning moons see 7 suns rise. Divine order royals, fallen corpse writhe. Thus the divine chronicles seek to warn us once more. The meaning of these words now shines clear. They invoke the dire circumstance of this imperiled age. The realm doth shudder and twist, and the dawn lieth cowering neath the stifling blanket of night, and we abide. We await the coming of the unborn era's seed, the light which shall pierce the glowering darkness. Hello, Thinker. Summoning a primal is no small feat. It requires a tremendous concentration of ether, which is why the beast tribes go to such lengths to obtain crystals. Once they manifest in physical form, their unquenchable thirst to ether only grows stronger. They would drink the land dry with nary a thought to the consequences. Considering their fearsome strength, it could be well within their ability to do so. It is for this reason we must do our utmost to oppose them. So a little bit of background as to why primals suck. Our organization, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, was formed through the union of 2 separate entities. The first was comprised of Charlian natives such as myself, and was called the Circle of Knowing. The second was made of individuals that share your rare gift, was known as the Path of the 12. The terrible events had ushered in the 7th Umbral Era taught us that only together may we stand against evil that seek to consume us. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Meruccubus. I will go whether the wild broom blooms.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down.
Keep dropping bits of food.
But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Charlian ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldernar. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom, both old and new. Their mastery over magic and evil was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popolino. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood. Hello there!
Welcome! I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Me too?
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man, Kirin Ulda, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Yashtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Boulanger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Excuse me.
Along with
A lot of
the
noise going on.
Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm.
I'm just eating the rest of my food here. I was having grits out of the pan itself. Grits are actually pretty good if you throw in the right kind of ingredients. Be right back. I am back. I was just filling up the pan with water so it could soak. Okay, along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm.
Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Tataru, I guess is actually how you pronounce it.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Gosh, her voice is so different in this
I
version.
hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado,
I hope we get to hear
I will
more of
assign
it
you
because
your
it's pretty
first
adorable.
task.
Pleased to
Leonardo,
make your
have the documents arrived
acquaintance.
from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shanty town outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emulja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Uldal.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Such a gentleman. I love him. Through this first mission, you will come to understand the nature of our struggle with the primals. The realm may appear well on its way to recovery, but reality paints a far bleaker picture. The truth is out there, Meruccubus, and I would have you discover it for yourself. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sun Mineral Concern have double security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Okay, this is really far away, but whatever. I don't know if I crapped this aetheryte yet. Guess I might as well. Cannot wait for a mount. Oh my gosh. Hi, I'm Isabard, here to search for the missing Folky, I take it. Ophelia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amaja. It seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Hold on. I can see you're kind of an old dude. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victim safely return. Hold on, let me see if I can try to recruit this guy. No response so far. I don't think so, because they got the road to 70. Wait, why don't I have that? Oh well. Oh, there's this person too. Oh, of course, during the cutscene. Let's get right to it then. Ophelia names the Amaja culprits in this. Ophelia names the Amaja culprits in this. In all this, you should do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amaja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the church of Saint Adama Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the dead before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amaja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of the Amaja seek in this area. It's annoying when people don't even say anything. At the very least, you could say no. Is that a no? Like, if you aren't interested, just say freaking no. It's not a big deal. People make it seem like it is. Now I'll see if this guy will respond to a tell. Wish there was an obvious indication of what, whether or not they're in a free trial. I mean, that is probably an indication that he is not. Anyway, let me talk to the Chocobo Porter. Come on. Excuse me. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Yes, indeed. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. Thank you. Now then, what of the Amaja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosity as they cannot conceal their presence, much less their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amaja remaining, after all. I feared as much. Their part in Lobo and disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amaja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one of them, how could we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Well, we pose as one of them. Whoops. Wait. Let me talk to you. Why can't I select you? Gosh. Hello, are you using the free trial? Where'd you run off to now? Don't worry, I could go back to that part of the event and read what it said. Okay. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the end, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him. Else he's not like to speak to you. Blech. Well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who's threatened me back in Ulda. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? Dear Fred, missing people, please help. Yours is embarred. Folk around here as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them for all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before. What with all the disappearances, you can talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Please, miss, just leave me be. I have nothing to say but this. I'll take who or whatever's been feeding off us slow folk. But what do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Nope, wrong one. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Welcome back, Meruccubus. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Oh, my bad. I was supposed to actually accept the next quest first. Whoops. If we know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than at the church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marcus. He tends the graves of the Lich Yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Maybe I'm more tired than I realized. I may end it soon just to go to bed. Very short stream, I know, but whatever. It is what it is. I am Marcus, yes. A body? Of course. There There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. I turned them into rocks. May they walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. Maybe Sister Orkin can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. I will find Sister Orkin, I don't know what it is, within the church walls. Or you could find her there, I guess, is what he actually said, and didn't read it as such. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing dry bone inhabitants? It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marcus would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing wrong to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man named Sacred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marcus, and soon. Thank you, Meruccubus. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Meruccubus? A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I, too, spoke with Ungust more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take these near the pious unawares than those who takes confessions? The good Sister Orson herself? Orson? She wouldn't. But she couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Lit's keeper Marcus, I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Now where'd you go? He came and he went. Well, actually pretty tired. I guess after eating, my body realized how tired I was. I should hit the hay. I don't even know it'd be a really short stream this time, but yeah, whatever. I shall go now. I was doing the wrong thing.